All right, let's start with the big story that we are tracking at this hour on WION, where 4 of the 12 Thai schoolboys were rescued from a flooded cave on Sunday in what was dubbed as a daring and an extremely complicated operation to save the kids and also their soccer coach, who've been trapped underground for more than 2 weeks now. 13 foreign divers and 5 members of Thailand's elite Navy SEAL units guided the boys to safety through narrow submerged passageways. The 12 young boys of the soccer team and also their coach had been trapped for more than 2 weeks in a cave complex in the Chiang Rai province. The authorities in northern Chiang Rai province began the dangerous mission to bring out the 12 boys and also their coach earlier in the day. The operation to rescue the remaining 8 boys and the coach was called off at nightfall to give the divers some time to rest and to replenish the oxygen supplies and ensure that all preparations were in order. And also the locals applauded and cheered as the ambulances carrying the rescued boys left the old Chiang Rai airport to the hospital. All right, now for more on this, we are joined in by our correspondent Siddhant Sibil, who's presently in Thailand and is tracking all the developments very, very closely for us. Now, Siddhant, this is one of the most complicated operations which these divers have embarked upon. They've managed to rescue 4 children. Now, 8 more children and also the football coach are still trapped inside of the cave. What is the latest that is happening there?
Well, the situation remains precarious, it remains dangerous, and of course the biggest worry is the monsoon. It's a battle against the water coming into the caves. But today, as of now, the rescue operation hasn't started. It will start as the day progresses. It's almost 12:10 here in Chiang Rai, where I am standing, and the caves are just nearby. Media has been asked to not go to that area because that authorities fear will hinder the entire process of rescuing the teenage boys who are stuck in that cave. Rest of the boys are in a hotel. They are in a hospital basically. I'm standing near a hotel, and the hotel is just nearby that hospital. And a lot of media is present there. In the hospital, the focus is to make sure the physical damage and the mental damage which has been done to the boys who were stuck in the cave for such a long time, that has to recover fast, and that is why both the doctors are trying the level best and trying to focus on their mental health as well. Even the parents are not allowed to meet the boys who were saved yesterday, and these are boys who were healthy also, in a sense. They were much more healthier than the rest of the boys. Now it's more dangerous because these are the boys who are still stuck, are in more precarious situation. They are more in a delicate situation. The focus now is trying to recover those boys who are stuck before the monsoon showers flood the cave and make the entire procedure more dangerous.
Absolutely, indeed, Siddhant. Now, that of course, is the point which everyone is looking at, because these 4 boys have been brought out. They were in a slightly better condition, and therefore it was easier for them to embark on this journey. But the 8 boys were still left, and also the football coach. Any updates in terms of what their condition is like at this point of time?
Well, as of now, the situation remains precarious. The situation remains more dangerous because of the heavy monsoon showers that are expected. We are in the city for last few hours, and the humidity level in the city is extremely high. The monsoon showers can anytime break and cause the flooding. The media is not allowed to that portion because they don't want to hinder the entire process of rescuing the mission. So that is why now the authorities are trying to coordinate in a very strategic manner so that the final outcome is known to the media through a press conference. You are not allowed to go to the cave. You are not allowed to go to the hospital as well. The 8th floor of the hospital is completely sealed. People, of course, are waiting outside. It's a big media event here because internationally it's a big global story. The hope, the determination, global media has descended here. People from far off places like Denmark, from Australia. We met an Australian crew in the morning while we were coming on a flight from Bangkok to this place. Chiang Rai city, which has of course become an international center for center for the media coming here. There's a media center also which has been made by the local government here, so that the media doesn't go here and there.
Absolutely indeed. We'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much, Dean Siddhantabal, for joining us and getting us the latest updates from Thailand. We'll of course keep coming back to you as the story unfolds in the Chiang Rai province.